say thanks for tuning in today. I am coming on to tell you guys how I'm doing with, and I hate to say being a vegetarian or becoming a vegetarian because I don't want to call myself a vegetarian. I am trying to change my way of eating. And I guess if I'm not eating meat, that means I'm a vegetarian. So as of July the 1st, I've completely cut out the meat. I'm no longer eating meat. Me and my daughter and my husband, well, as a matter of fact, my husband is horrible. So we were supposed to start on July the 1st, but my husband says it was the 4th of July coming, and that was the day that you had to eat meat. You have to eat meat on the 4th of July, so I said, whatever, I'm going to become a vegetarian or whatever, not eat meat on July 1st, because that's the date we all decided that we were going to stop eating meat as of July the 1st. So me and my daughter, July the 1st, that's it, we cut out meat. We're no longer going to eat meat. We're not going to eat fish. And my husband said, well, fish is not included. I mean, my husband has every excuse in the book. So he says, you can eat fish. Okay, we choose not to eat fish right now. We choose not to eat fish. We choose not to eat meat. So in our diet, it consists of just everything but meat. I've been experimenting with making different dishes without meat, and I haven't looked online, or I haven't looked in a book or a recipe book or anything. I'm just really creative and I like to come up with meals and dishes on my own. So far I've always wanted to do a chicken pot pie. So I went ahead and I did the pot pie, but I did it without the chicken. Delicious. Now, I also did a bean casserole, and I did make a video of that. You guys saw that I made that bean casserole. The bean casserole was delicious. It wasn't. So, when I tasted the bean casserole, it was delicious. But the more I ate it, the more it was gross, right? I didn't like it. I'm like, what happened was, it was the bread. You guys remember I put the breadcrumbs on top? That was not right. So Kay said, Mom, do I have to eat this? Because I don't like it. I said, no, you don't. So, but my husband said it was delicious, and he ate it, and we made Kai eat it. So I think I have to do something different when it comes to the bean casserole. Okay, so now I've also come up with this dressing pie. Woo! OMG, you guys. It was so delicious. And I did make a video, and I guess I better put it together today and post it. This dressing pie was so delicious. So what I did was I just did the dressing and the yams and the crust on top, and I promise you that it was delicious. So anyway, I'm just trying to come up with different ways of making dishes without meat, and so far it's been 1 week and we are doing fine. I even barbecued on the 4th of July while we were at the park, because there was a whole bunch of us. So everybody was eating meat. I barbecued the meat. I barbecued some ribs and chicken and links and patties and hot dogs. And I love me some hot dogs, and I love me some sausage. But it was no big deal to me. I didn't feel like, I want to eat this. I didn't feel like that. So taking meat out our diet has been really easy for me, and I believe our daughter also. Now my husband, he just started. So, but I don't know. Like yesterday, I didn't make his lunch, and I said, well, what did you eat? He said, I ate a 7-bean burrito from Taco Bell. And I said, what? Babe, it doesn't have meat in it. Oh, okay. So I think he'd be okay. Now my problem is think, no, I'm not. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I'm not going to gain weight because the problem is I'm making food and I'm adding cheese. The cheese and the beans. You guys know I love beans. And I have to learn to cook without the bread and cook without the flour shells and the corn shells. That's what's going to make me fat. So I have to get really creative and not use the cheese. But it's kind of hard when you're trying to make a casserole or you're trying to make some type of dish you stick in the oven and then it's hot. You don't want to use the oven. So I'm being challenged, like for real. So, but I'll get through it. Even if we have to eat, I know we need a protein. So beans, no problem. We have to eat beans and our vegetables, no problem. But I will continue to experiment and maybe look in the recipe book and come up with some more ideas on making dishes for me and my family. Today I took the, wait a minute, I want to show you. You took the trash out, huh? Wait a minute, y'all. Where's that? Oh, wow. See, now I gotta cut and edit this video. I do not want to do that. Where's the story thing? You don't know?
What's the matter?
Oh, I wanted to show that. Ooh, that's great. Okay, it's called it's called what?
Oh,
Tofu. Okay, so I was digging in the trash and okay, so today I scrambled some tofu. It's called, and it's just, and maybe some of you guys know, it's just a small square, right? And it's white and very squishy. I put it in the freezer, and so I had to thaw it out. And when it thawed out, I guess because it had a lot of ice around it, but there was water in the inside, so I really don't understand. I really don't even know what tofu is. So it had all this water in it, but I scrambled the tofu and I season it real good. I love seasoning, so I season it real good, and it tastes like ground chicken, you guys. We were eating a lot of ground turkey. We didn't eat beef anyway, so I would ground a lot of ground turkey, but I know what ground chicken tastes like. So it tastes like ground chicken. So I did grind that up today and season it real good, and it's delicious. And oh, I forgot one thing. I'm gonna use it tomorrow and make chili beans. Now, I forgot to tell you, yesterday I purchased and I guess I should have showed you guys. It was, they called it, I guess it was soy meat, but it was already grounded, and you buy it in a bag and it's like nuggets or something, but it's like ground beef, but it's soy meat. So I used that yesterday and I made spaghetti. It was delicious. Now, I tasted the ground nuggets or whatever, and I didn't like it at first. I'm like, OMG, what is this? But I continued to cook it, and I added my own seasoning. And then once I added the spaghetti sauce, it was delicious. You really can't tell the difference between, I mean, you know the difference between a ground beef and something else because, whoo, there's nothing like ground beef. I mean, it's good. But it's just a taste that we're familiar with, a taste that we're used to. And then you go to taste soy meat or tofu or whatever, and it has this really soft texture, really different. And I think it's a taste that you have to get used to. And once you get used to it, then it'll taste just like, it'll be delicious, just like ground beef or ground chicken or ground turkey. The spaghetti that I made yesterday was delicious. Now, one thing I did was I added in the American cheese. And I think I was trying to cover the taste. To make sure that, once they ate the spaghetti, they thought, this is so good. But they did. They really enjoyed it. It was really, really good. But there I go once again with this cheese. Okay. Now, I would like to move over to vegan. And boy, oh boy, that's going to take a lot for me and my family. To take away the cheese, whew. And I don't like cheese. I just like American cheese and Velveeta cheese. But to take away the cheese is going to be a problem. But I guess eventually I'll get there. But anyway, I just wanted you guys to know, here we are 7 days and we are doing the thing, the vegetarian, okay? So, yeah, I'm really excited about that, and I'm praying that from a year from now, I can say that I'm a vegetarian. How can you say you're a vegetarian? You have only been in it a week. And I've had some oops also. Now, yesterday, I cooked Kai this sausage Kai. Yes. I'm not going to do that to our son. He's 5, Kai, and I'm not going to take the meat away from him right now. He don't know. If I cook beans, he's not going to know the difference. Tacos and all that. He's not going to know the difference. But he wanted this patty, this sausage patty. So I said, okay. So I cooked the sausage patty and I bit it. And when I bit it, I realized that, oh, whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? So I didn't chew it. I had just bit it. So I took the piece out of my mouth and threw it away. But it's funny because you will forget. For instance, like, what was it? I cooked some chicken. And then, I think it was for Granny. And I always have to taste Granny food before I give it to her. So I took a piece of chicken to taste it. And after I did that, I said, oops, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be eating meat. So it happens. And then also, we went through Del Taco, I believe it was. Oh, it was McDonald's. And Case was like, okay, I'm getting ready to get the big meal, whatever, with meat. And then she's like, wait a minute, I'm a vegetarian. I said, oh, yeah. Okay, she said, give me hotcakes. So we got her hotcakes. I said, what am I going to get? Okay, give me 1 sausage with egg burrito. And I could see Casey looking at me, but she didn't say anything. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, what? And I realized that, oh, my God, no meat. So I was like, wait a minute, I'm sorry. No. OMG. I said, Casey, you're going to just let me eat the meat burrito. And she says, no, I thought you decided you wanted to eat meat. What can I say? But she said she was thinking to herself, oh my gosh, she's just going to eat meat. But no, it was an oops. So I guess it's easy to forget when you're out. Okay, so, all right. So that's it, you guys. Continue to watch me. Is this a journey? Continue to watch me and my family as we continue on this journey of trying to be vegetarian. And Casey is right here. Hey, girl. Come on over here. Come on. You shouldn't have stood right there in my face. All right. Say hi.
Hi.
All right. So you can tell them, how is it going for you so far?
It's really, really easy.
It's easy. So, are you craving meat at all? Do you want meat? No. You wanted to become a vegetarian years ago, huh? Yeah. When I got home, actually before I got home, she had decided to be a vegetarian. And really, I was against it because she already wasn't eating. And then she said she wanted to take out meat, but you're not eating as it is. So I was nervous, and I wasn't here to help her through the process. So I was nervous. I didn't want her to be a vegetarian. So, but she tried it. You did, right? And you was a vegetarian in what, a day?
Daddy was just all on me, like, vegetarian, well, this can happen and this can happen. Who is going to buy this vegetarian? So I was like, okay.
Okay, so, I mean, you tried though, right? It was a day? You don't remember. Okay, but once I got home, she wanted to do it, and I was like, no, I was against it. But here we are, thanks to fibromyalgia, I have to change my whole way of eating and just my whole lifestyle, you guys. So you guys know I've taken out chocolate, and I've taken out. Wait, don't be looking like that. What have I eaten chocolate? I did. I ate one of your brownies yesterday.
I wasn't even talking about that. I was just surprised that you gave up chocolate. Like,
yeah, you haven't noticed? You haven't noticed?
You had a brownie yesterday or something. I mean, now
okay, so I ate one of her brownies yesterday, but I've given up chocolate. I mean, because I would eat a candy bar every night. So I've given up. No, I didn't. The icing, OMG. So I did make a cake, and I put chocolate icing on top of the cake. But that don't count. Do it. See, that's one of the oops. Okay, so, but you guys, I have given up chocolate, and I've given up milk, you guys. They drank soy milk anyway. So I was the one who was drinking the whole milk. So now, no more milk. I'm no longer drinking milk. We're drinking soy milk. And I've given up the chocolate, and I've given up the coffee. Yes, no more coffee. So that is really, 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 really hard. What? Like I'm lying.
What? No, it's just like you gave up coffee. Now I want to get into coffee.
See, and coffee was really big for me. But when you're going through this whole fibromyalgia thing, dealing with all this pain, and all this pain can come from so many different things, and it's best to just change your whole eating routine. And that's what thanks to my little sweetheart, she's with me on this. She's willing to give up meat and change a whole bunch. Eventually I'll figure out how to give up the sugar, and that's a hard one for me. Sugar, cheese, and bread. Okay, so we'll see how things go. So once again, you guys, thank you so much for continuing to support my channel, and please continue to follow us as we go through this journey. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for continuing to support my channel, and may God continue to bless you and your family. And until the next video, peace.